all right. Infernal blessings. Peace, in the sense that positive energy always creates elevation. I just wanted to shoot this real brief public service announcement. So this month's classes and rituals and things of that nature kick off tomorrow. So I just want to give everybody a quick reminder. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Kundalini Yoga and meditation class. That's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. If you would like to sign up for that class, if you're not a Patreon member, if you're a Patreon member, you have access to the class. If you are not a Patreon member and you would like to participate in this class, you can sign up until about an hour before the class tomorrow. So you have today and tomorrow to sign up. You can pay via PayPal. The PayPal email address. This information is posted here on these platforms. It's khnum19@gmail.com. Or you can pay by Cash App. The Cash App tag is capital BANITI9. That's capital BANITI9. The class is $56. When you send your payment, please include in your payment notes your name and email address where you would like the link for the class for tomorrow to go. Again, that class is tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have up until about an hour before the class to sign up tomorrow. So you have all day today and tomorrow. So hopefully we see some non-Patreon members more up in there tomorrow. And then on the 21st, I believe it is, the 21st. Or is it the 23rd? It's the third, the third Friday of this month for Patreon members only. We will be doing the Ritual of Shaitan and the Jinn, the Black Path Ritual of Shaitan and the Jinn. That is only for Patreon members. If you haven't checked out the Patreon page, go to patreon.com/Beniti. That's patreon.com/BANITI9. There are several different tiers on there. Most popular tiers are tiers 2 and 3. Tier 2 gives you access to all the classes for $13 a month. Tier 3 gives you access to all the classes and rituals for $25 a month. And then there's 3 different mentorship programs on there. There's the Egyptian Hecker mentorship program, where we focus just on working Egyptian black magic. There's also the African Witchcraft and Sorcery tier, which we focus on the various paths of African witchcraft and sorcery. And then there's the mentorship tier, the Red Magus mentorship program, where we focus on all aspects of the path. The aforementioned ones I just mentioned, plus a multitude of other paths. The mentorship programs, again, are for people that have the time and energy to commit to it, do the work. It is a lot of work and responsibility. So as I've said many times before, I don't want you to waste my time, and I definitely don't want to waste your time. So it's the main thing you need to focus on if you decide to do one of those programs. Do you have the time to commit to it? Or can you make the time, I should say? Who really has the time for anything nowadays, right? But it's for that person who wants to take their level of spirituality, knowledge, and enhance their craft of working magic to the next level. You work with me on a one-on-one monthly basis, where we develop your own personal power and your own personal path to self-mastery. So definitely check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/Beniti. On the 29th, I believe it's the 28th or the 29th. Again, the dates are posted here on Instagram. It's the last Saturday of May. We are doing the esoterical breakdown of the Bible from a left-hand path occult perspective. This is a class, I know for about a year and a half, 2 years, some people have asked me to revisit. Some of you took it a few years ago. And some have heard about it and have asked me to revisit this. Not that it's going to be exactly the same as the other one. I'll just flow with it. But we will be going through Genesis all the way to Revelations and giving the occult esoterical breakdown and the symbolicism and the allegorical and literal parts of these books and stories and what they represent, what they really mean, and how they tie into the occult, and kind of how they got into the state they are today, kind of how these religions branched out from it, etc., and who really is the God over this monotheistic religion called Christianity or Islam or Judaism, etc. We'll get into a lot of that, but we'll deal with it from an esoterical occult left-hand path type of breakdown, so you get an understanding of that. And that's on the last Saturday of this month, which I believe is the 28th or 29th. Just look on your calendar. Again, everything is posted already here. It's on the Instagram, the Primordial Chaos Facebook, and the YouTube community section with the dates, times, and in case you forget, methods of how to pay by Cash App or by PayPal. All the information you need is there. That class also is $56, same thing. It can be paid by Cash App or PayPal. And again, in your payment notes, please include your email address and your name so we get the link to the correct email address. So those are the 3 events that we got going on this month, and that starts tomorrow. So the first event, the May events, tomorrow's the first kickoff of this month's events. So we got 2 classes on the ritual this month. Again, you need to be part of Patreon for the ritual. The classes, you can sign up for them individually without being a full member of Patreon, but it is a better value and a deal if you sign up per se for tier 2 and 3. That gives you access to the classes and rituals. So I would again encourage you to check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/Beniti. And then last thing, throw in there, if you are, and I've been extremely busy with this last couple, so I'm always busy with it, but been extremely busy with this, but this time of the year is even more busier. Tax season and all things of that nature. People get spiritual work and readings done. So I want to put out there readings. If you're interested in a spiritual reading, the type of readings I do offer are various different telepathic type of readings. You could email me for more information on that. Or a reading with Santa Muerte and the spirits of the dead. That's another type of reading, or Egyptian deity readings. Those 3 readings, you can email me if you're interested in those at knum19@gmail.com, KHNUM19@gmail.com. I also do shadow work readings, which is a very important aspect, as I've said many times before. If you're looking for a place to start, where to begin, how to kick off your path, what direction to go in, always good to start with shadow work, because that's going to give you the information you need to start taking your journey on this path. All right, so those are the shadow work readings. Those are the basic readings that I focus on. I also do voodoo hoodoo readings if requested. Outside of that, those are the main divination systems that I use. So if you're interested in any of those type of readings, shoot me an email at KHNUM19@gmail.com. And then the last thing, if you're interested in a spiritual consultation, I just want to verify there is a difference between a spiritual consultation and a reading. They're not the same thing. Some people confuse them for being one and the same. That is not the case. A spiritual consultation is just what it is. It's a consultation, a consult, where we can discuss and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. If you have questions about the path, people use it, as I've said before, to maybe get information on how to work certain systems, how to set up altars, or if you just need guidance in a specific area of spirituality or in your life. So it's basically you dictate in the spiritual consultation what you want to discuss and talk about. It's that simple. All right, so if you're interested in either one of the readings or a consultation, shoot me that email, KHNUM19@gmail.com. I'll send you the information. Please, in the email, specify days and times you are available and the time zone that you live in. Very important. All right, and then mark your calendars again. I'll keep pumping that now as we get into the summer months. Journey of the Black Adept Conference number 4, last week in October. Book that date. We will be doing it, most definitely to a degree. We will be doing it live and virtual. It'll be live and virtual, okay? We will probably have a cap limit, more than likely, of how many people we'll invite live. I don't want to keep it too overcrowded, depending. We'll see what's going on at that time, but we will do it to some degree live. I'm thinking capping it. I'm not sure how many people. More information to come on that. So it will be a live virtual event. Now, obviously, There'll be some things behind the scenes and some gatherings we do live that you won't have access to, but at least virtually you could participate in the workshops and any of the classes that are being done over that 3-day event. And for those that are not familiar, the Journey to Black Adept Conference is a 3-day event of classes, rituals, workshops, and presentations. All right. So any of the aforementioned, shoot me an email, khnum19@gmail.com. And for those that'll be in the class tomorrow, I'll see you in the class tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace, positive energy always creates elevation, and infernal blessings.